We're on a mission to unravel the secrets behind the AK-308 and answer the ultimate question: why is it the most spine-tingling AK ever crafted? We're pitting it against its siblings to uncover the real superstar. From firepower to finesse, we're about to discover why the AK-308 isn't just cool, it's the James Bond of Kalashnikovs. So lock and load, because this roller coaster of firepower is about to take off. Once upon a time, in a land of Kalashnikov rifles and NATO dreams, the AK-101 and AK-102 made their debut with the 5.56x45 NATO caliber. They were like the first draft of a great novel, but alas, they didn't set the world on fire. Fast forward a decade and some ingenious engineers thought, let's craft something new and exciting. Enter the stage the AK-308. But how did this groovy rifle come to life, you ask? Well, gather round and let's dive into the wild history of this bad boy. It all started in 2013 when Sergei Uzumtsev strutted his stuff at the Interplex exhibition. This rifle was tailor-made for foreign folks who craved power and reliability, all in a nifty package that could handle the 7.62 by 51mm NATO cartridge. They built it on the shoulders of the AK-12, which was like the cool kid of Kalashnikov's new generation gang. In 2014, they shouted from the rooftops, "Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna mass-produce the AK-308." The spotlight hit it at the Army 2015 exhibition in Moscow. But wait, there's a twist. Production hit a roadblock thanks to those pesky Western sanctions trying to keep the fun components away from this party. By 2017, Kalashnikov decided we'll throw our own shindig in Izhevsk. There, they had a grand old time making AK-308 and its pals, all part of the AK platform family. By the end of 2018, this bad boy found itself in the arms of the ground forces, marines and airborne troops. Now, it's not just a local sensation, but it's looking to conquer hearts in Southeast Asia and the Middle East. The Army 2018 forum was like speed dating for this 7.62 by 51mm caliber stud, and Pakistan said, "You've got my attention." Today, the AK-308 is the life of the party, one of the coolest cats in the world of automatic weapons. It's mingling at military events, dancing with the police, and even enjoying a little hunting on the side. So there you have it, the story of the AK-308, where history meets a touch of swagger. Alright, buckle up, because here comes a juicy nugget of knowledge. The AK-308 earned its name from the 7.62 by 51mm cartridge, which in the caliber lingo struts around as the 308 Win. That's right, they called it the 308 because it's cooler than just numbers. Now let's get under the hood and peek at the technical wizardry of the AK-308. First things first, this shiny new Kalashnikov loves to party with the 7.62 by 51mm NATO cartridge. Compared to its older sibling, the classic 7.62 by 39mm caliber, it's got much more punch, but it also brings extra baggage, weight and recoil. Picture this, 380 rounds of the 51mm stuff weighs as much as 450 rounds of the 39mm. The NATO caliber bullet zips through the air at a brisk 838 meters per second, or over 2,500 feet per second, leaving the old Soviet design coughing in the dust, chugging along at an average of just 730 meters per second, or around 2,300 feet per second. And when it comes to bullet energy, the 7.62 by 51 takes the crown, boasting a whopping 3,275, blowing the 39mm out of the water by over 1,000 joules. But that's not all, folks. The AK-308 slyly borrowed its barrel trunnion from the modernized Kalashnikov RPK-74M light machine gun. It's built like a tank, ready to take the heat during those wild heavy caliber firing sessions. Now, here's where the real party trick comes in. Our Kalashnikov flaunts a free-floating barrel concept. In this setup, the barrel of the weapon has a hands-off policy with everything but the barrel trunnion, reducing jitters during firing and voila, boosting accuracy. It's like giving your rifle a zen-like moment for a bullseye every time. Let's crank up the excitement. Meet the AK-308 packing the ferocious 7.62 by 51 caliber, a true armor-penetrating beast. Its extraordinary power comes from the lightning-fast velocity and jaw-dropping energy it packs, slicing through armor and obstacles like a hot knife through butter. When it comes to armor, the 7.62 by 51 round can take down level 3A ballistic armor with ease, even giving level 3 armor a run for its money. But be warned, it might break a sweat against the formidable level 4 hard armor designed to laugh off armor-piercing attempts. Not just armor, the AK-308's 7.62 by 51 round can strut through everyday obstacles and walls, from wooden barriers to sheet metal and even drywall. It's like a handy Swiss Army knife for urban combat. And about that lethality, a bullet fired from the AK-308 means business. The 7.62 by 51 packs an unholy punch with kinetic energy and tissue damage that can turn soft targets into a one-way ticket to Ouchtown. Even if they're donning body armor, the sheer force of impact can spell disaster. To sum it up, the AK-308 with its 7.62 by 51 caliber is your go-to for some high-octane armor-piercing action. It doesn't just knock on the door, it kicks it down. Alright, let's crank up the excitement and delve into what makes the new 308 Kalashnikov stand out from its little brother, the AK-12, who came to the party in the same year. First up, the AK-308. This bad boy rocks the 7.62 by 51 caliber, and it brings a bag of mixed goodies. Because of its beefier caliber, spraying bullets in full auto might be like a wild roller coaster. Less precision and control. Plus, those 7.62 by 51 bullets are the heavyweights of the ammo world, taking up space and adding some heft, which could make it a bit of a transport and storage headache. But here's the plot twist. It wields a powerful cartridge, turning it into a long-range sharpshooter, punching through barriers with style. This Kalash is like the James Bond of rifles, suited for semi-automatic finesse, letting you dance at medium and long distances without breaking a sweat. Now, let's meet the younger sibling, the AK-12, strutting in with a 5.54mm swagger, all about that medium-range groove. This rifle got a makeover with improved ergonomics and shedding some weight. It's the fitness model of the Kalash family, but that's not all. It's got an adjustable stock and a front grip, making it a comfy fit for various situations. Thanks to its slimmer caliber, this Kalash has a gentler recoil when you pull the trigger. And guess what? It's got some real dance moves, firing up to 700 rounds a minute, while the 308 does a steady 600. It's like comparing a rock star to a ballet dancer. Alright, let's jazz this up. Both these models are like the cool cats at a shooting range, boasting mad reliability and precision. But which one to pick? Well, it all depends on your mission, my friend. If you're in the mood for some long-range sniping, then the AK-308 is your jam. But if you're into something more compact and ready to party at medium to close quarters, then the AK-12 is your wingman. And now, let's dive into the wild world of video games and see where our AK-308 has strutted its stuff. The only game I could dig up that showcases this Kalash is none other than StarCraft. But hold on to your hats, because StarCraft has taken some creative liberties with our rifle. In the game, you're stuck with the 7.62 caliber rounds, and they don't care if it's the 7.62 by 39 or the 7.62 by 51. It's all the same to them. The shooting range is a bit peculiar, set at only 175 meters, which is like comparing a minnow to a whale compared to the real AK-308. The rate of fire is in the ballpark, around 585 rounds per minute, just 15 short of the real deal. But here's the kicker, the game doesn't even have burst fire or single shot modes. The weight though is on point, matching real life at 4.3 kilograms. But hey, we can cut the game devs some slack. They're here to make fun, not create a gun simulator. If you bumped into the AK-308 in other games, drop a line in the comments and share the gaming love.